What's up mga kaguro at mga mag-aral? Welcome sa panibagong lesson sa life and career skills. Today, ang pag-uusapan natin ay ang understanding workplace considerations for career success, and specifically, ang isa sa pinakamahalaga at pinaka-critical na topic na ating ipapaliwanag ay ang basic rights of employees. Kasi sooner or later, papasok kayo sa workforce, by the end of this video, kaya mo nang i-explain ang mga karapatan ng bawat empleyado mula working hours, overtime, rest days, benefits, at protections. Lahat ng ito kailangan mong alam as future workers or professionals. Bakit ba mahalagang pag-usapan ng employee rights? Simple lang, para iwas sa abuso, para patas ang sweldo, para may pahinga, at para may respeto sa dignidad ng bawat manggagawa. Kapag alam mo ang rights mo, mas magiging matalino ka sa pagpili ng trabaho at sa pakikitungo sa iyong magiging employer. Umpisahan natin sa fair compensation. Ang fair compensation ay tungkol sa tamang bayad para sa tamang oras ng trabaho. Hindi pwedeng basta-basta magpa-overtime ng walang dagdag bayad. Ito ang core ng labor code. Just pay for honest work. Pay compensation includes normal hours of work, overtime pay, night shift differential, and holiday pay. Ang normal hours of work ay 8 hours per day. Kapag pinatrabaho ka beyond that, overtime na yun. Layunin nito na hindi ma-overwork ang employees at para may healthy balance ang buhay. Kapag nag-overtime ka, automatic dapat may dagdag bayad. 25% more sa regular day at 30% more kung holiday or rest day. Dito pumapasok ang idea ng fairness. Kung mas mahaba ang trabaho, dapat mas mataas ang bayad. Ang night shift differential naman ay para sa mga nagtatrabaho between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Bakit may extra pay? Kasi hindi madaling magtrabaho sa oras na dapat nagpapahinga ang katawan, kaya may 10% night differential pay. Sunod naman natin ang rest and time off. Hindi pwedeng puro trabaho. Lahat tayo may karapatan sa pahinga. Kaya may weekly rest day, holiday rights, at service incentive leave. Part ito ng pagiging human. Kailangan mo ng time to rest and recharge. Rest and time off include weekly rest day, holidays, and service incentive. First, we have weekly rest day. Kailangan ng bawat empleyado ng isang araw na pahinga kada linggo. At kung may religious day ka tulad ng Sunday or Friday, dapat i-respect ito ng employer hanggat maaari. Rest day is a right, not a privilege, tandaan ninyo. Holiday rights. Sa regular holidays, entitled ka sa holiday pay kahit hindi ka pumasok. Pero kung pumasok ka during holiday, dapat double pay. Ito ang proteksyon para sa mga workers during national celebrations or important days. Service incentive leave. Pag naka 1 year ka na sa trabaho, dapat ay entitled ka na sa 5 days of paid leave. Pwede sa personal errands, emergencies, or rest. Hindi mo kailangan magpaliwanag because it's your right. Next ay ang non-discrimination and special protections. Workers have the right to equal treatment regardless of gender, age, especially minors, disability, and status. Wala dapat ma-discriminate sa workplace. Lahat may karapatan. Ang trabaho ay para sa lahat basta qualified ka at ligtas ang environment. Women and minors. Ang minors below 15 ay bawal talagang magtrabaho except sa family-based work na safe. Ang women workers naman ay may special protection from fair treatment to maternity leave. Respect, safety, fairness. Yan ang purpose ng batas. Next ay ang protection from exploitation. Isa sa pinaka-importanting bahagi ng labor code ang protection from exploitation. Dapat tama ang bayad, malinaw ang payslip, walang hidden deductions, at on-time ang sweldo. Wages, transparency, and fairness. Ang sweldo dapat cash or legal tender, hindi produkto o pangakong babayaran later. Dapat may payslip ka rin para alam mo ang deductions at kung tama ang amount na pinasweldo sa'yo. Ang sweldo dapat regular at kung hanggat maaari ay on time at least twice a month, tuwing kinsenas at katapusan. Karaniwan, ganun binibigay ang sweldo. Dapat diretso sa'yo ibigay, hindi sa ibang tao. At syempre, dapat accessible ang payment, hindi yung pahirapan yung pagpapasweldo. Hindi pwedeng magbawas ng sweldo ang employer nang walang legal basis. Only government-mandated deductions are allowed. Anything beyond that, at kung wala sa inyong agreement, ay violation na yan. Examples of allowed deductions, yung ating mga insurances, yung for example, SSS, GSIS for government employees, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and taxes. May mga groups na nangangailangan ng extra protection tulad ng mga babae, minors at PWDs. May special laws para masigurong safe, fair at inclusive ang workplace. Bako na tayo ngayon sa mga application and activities. First, we have activity 1. Is it legal? Let's test your understanding. Bibigyan ko kayo ng scenarios. Sasabihin ninyo kung legal o illegal based on the labor code. First, Anna worked for 10 hours in one day. Her employees said, kasama na yan sa dedication mo. No overtime pay. So this is illegal. It shows overtime without extra pay. Overtime must be paid equal or greater than 25% of the hourly rate. Mark works from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. but receives his regular rate only. So this is illegal. It shows night shift but no differential. Tandaan, pag night shift or 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. must have greater than or equal to 10% of extra pay. Next, Jessa works from Monday to Saturday. Her employer gives her Sunday as day off. Legal. It shows one rest day per week. Employees must have one rest day weekly. The store deducted 700 pesos from Carlos' salary for uniform fee and late penalty without his agreement. Illegal. It shows deducting uniform and penalties, which is unauthorized deduction, and it is not allowed, especially kung di naman nag-agree ang employer and employee. Next, a 13-year-old boy works full-time in a warehouse because kailangan ng family. So, sadly, but it is a truth kung minsan nagtatrabaho ng mga minor, but it is illegal. It shows working minor. Under 15 cannot work except in a family-based safe work. Next, Ella worked on Independence Day, which is a regular holiday, and she received a double pay. So this is legal. It shows double pay on holidays because working on a holiday is equivalent to 200% pay. Next activity, payslip analysis. Tingnan natin kung tama ba ang deductions, kung legal ba, and kung may red flags. Let's analyze this sample payslip. Example, employee Juan de la Cruz, pay period from January 1 to 15. His basic salary is 12,000. So for his earnings, basic pay 12,000. An example, nag-overtime siya for 5 hours. So that is 750 pesos. And then nagkaroon siya ng night differential, nag-night shift. So 300 pesos additional. So gross pay na matatanggap niya sweldo is 13,050. Now for deductions, let's see if the deductions are legal or not. So SSS contribution 450 pesos, PhilHealth contribution 225 pesos, Pag-ibig contribution 100 pesos, withholding tax 300 pesos, uniform fee 500 pesos, cash shortage 350. So the total deduction is 1,925. So his net pay would be the gross pay minus the total deduction, so 13,050 minus 1,925 is equal to 11,125. Yun ay take home niya. Now, answer the following questions. Which deductions are allowed by the law? No, by the law, ha? Which deductions violate the labor code? And what should the employee do if legal or illegal deductions continue? So, let's check kung alin dyan ang legal or illegal. Base sa law, of course, ang legal dito ay ang mga sumusunod. So, we have the SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig contributions, and withholding tax. And the uniform fee and cash shortage is illegal under the employee code. But, if meron talaga silang usapan na gano'n, of course, nasa ano naman na yung employer case-to-case basis, okay, or discretion. Okay, so kung kailangan talaga may uniform, may nagpagawa sila, napagkasunduan naman, pero yung cash shortage, depende yan, ano? So, maaaring illegal talaga tong cash shortage. Summary of employer rights. In short, bawat worker ay may karapatang mabuhay ng may dignidad, may tamang bayad, tamang oras, tamang pahinga, at tamang pagtrato. Test yourself. Sagutin ang 4 na tanong na ito. Number 1, how many hours is a normal workday? How much is minimum overtime pay? When is night differential applied? And what is the minimum service incentive leave? Kung kaya niyo yan. Now, think deeply about this. Alin sa mga karapatang ito o ang ating napag-usapan ang pinaka-importante para sa iyo at bakit? Importante itong reflection para maging aware ka as future worker. Now, workplace success reminders. Know your rights, know your worth, build a safe career. Tandaan, ang unang hakbang sa career success ay knowing your rights. Hindi ka basta worker. You are a human being deserving respect. Thank you for joining this lesson. Sana masanda ka na sa real-world workplace. Maraming salamat sa bumuo ng lesson exemplar ko saan ibinasa ang ilang bahagi ng discussion video na ito. Once again, I'm Sir Franco, your online teacher for life and career skills. See you sa next lesson video.